Awards and honor globally are usually conferred on individuals, groups, or society that have recorded appreciable progress in either chosen career or field of human endeavor. And so, when the management and editorial team of daily independent newspapers last weekend conferred on Governor Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State the 2017 Man of the Year Award on Infrastructure, Job and Wealth Creation, it was obvious that the governor has left indelible marks in the sands of time in critical sectors of the state's economy.
Governor Okowa, I present to you the Man of the Year Award for 2017. Congratulations.
I am very excited for him and the entire people of Delta State. You can see what is called clear leadership, and he has given acknowledgement to his two predecessors. That means there is absolute continuity. That means there is a very clear succession plan, and without a clear succession plan, there can never be peace and development. With that, that's one of the greatest achievements. So he deserves that honor, he deserves the award.
He has done quite well, especially in the area of roads. The rural roads, he has done very well. And of course, wealth creation, which is really the main aspiration of anybody who is coming to the office. The two main things coming to the office in Delta is one, peace and security, and two, wealth creation. For those two, he's done well.
If you look at all the challenges he's facing and then the record that achievement that he has recorded, you wonder what magic, is playing. But it is God that is with him, and God will continue to be with him. I congratulate him.
Okowa is a quintessential gentleman, a quiet performer, somebody that we're very proud of. I'm not particularly surprised. He deserves it, no doubt.
Man of the Year Award. It means a lot. As governor of Delta, he has been able to manage that state very well for the past almost 3 years. A time-tested politician. And that's the reason why we stood by him.
The conferment of the Man of the Year 2017 award on Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, according to the management of daily independent newspapers, is in recognition of his administration's giant strides in infrastructure and human capital development.
If God has called you and man has said you have done well, you are not going to rest on that. Because this award, everyone will be wondering, does he really merit it? Questions have been asked. You shouldn't sit just there. Keep doing what you know how best to do. Do not even be so sure that every person will appreciate you. But keep doing what is right. One day, they will get to know that you are doing right.
I feel very, very happy because he deserves it. You can see a lot of people that have been empowered here, generated a lot of workforce. Nigerian entrepreneurs has created a lot of entrepreneurs in this country, which is a multiplier effect. So we are happy here, and that's why all of us from National Assembly has come, to be with him, to congratulate him, and for him to continue to do what he knows best to do.
If you check in the area of the architecture of the peace and security in Delta, one of the fantastic, you see that the level of insecurity have reduced. The problem of kidnapping have reduced. The problem of armed robbery have reduced. So for this, I give the governor 99%.
I feel elected. I feel very happy. I feel satisfied. His Excellency is a man of all seasons. He's unique and dynamic. He's very effective.
We are indeed happy that beyond Delta, an organization of this category has recognized that remarkable achievement in Delta State.
I've always supported our younger successors as governors who have done so well and are doing their best to keep the legacy of governance. And it's in the process of that I have decided to come and honor the governor and also congratulate him.
What makes the efforts of Governor Okowa quite impressive is the fact that no sooner had he assumed office than the crisis in the Niger Delta region reared its ugly head again, with more devastating effects on the finances of the state. This notwithstanding, Governor Okowa surged on with project execution and commissioning, but not without appealing for cessation of hostility to enable him keep faith with his prosperity for all Deltans mantra.
I want to appeal to all Deltans, all our brothers, our sisters, and our elders, that it is time to sheath the sword. It is time for us to give peace a chance. We need to stop the pipeline bombings. We need to stop all vices, because we are destroying the likelihood of investors coming into the state.
Determined to make the best out of the situation, Governor Okowa focused on investing on projects that have direct bearing on the lives of the people. This is why most road projects executed in the state are geared towards opening up rural and urban communities for economic development. The construction of a 19.7-kilometer road in Ogula, Burutu local government area, and Okorekoko main axle road in Warri Southwest local government area gives credence to his philosophy.
The overriding philosophy is one, to link the rural areas to the urban centers. Because of our agrarian society that we are, there's need for agricultural products to be able to move from the hinterland to the urban areas. And secondly, there's need for us to open up the rural areas for goods and services. And the construction of those roads to those areas is beginning to make it easy that our people will now know that you don't only have to be in Lagos or Asaba or Warri for you to get the normal good things of life, that you can actually get it in those other rural areas or semi-urban areas.
Since May 29, 2015 till date, the administration has awarded 165 road projects with a total length of 776.5 kilometers. Out of these, 70 road projects with a total length of 283 kilometers have been completed and commissioned. These road projects cut across the 25 local government areas of the state.
The governor's approach to governance is what we call the silent revolution that is ongoing in Delta State, from infrastructural development to human capacity development and governance in general. What we are seeing in Delta State is a model.
I want to say congratulations to His Excellency first and foremost. And as you see, the good work that's been going on here has turned Delta State to a construction site. When you have a governor who is doing such a very good work, the best thing you can do is to showcase him. You saw what he did at the National Convention, non-elective and elective convention, and all the massive projects going on, education sector, roads, empowerment for the youths, women and all that is the best one can hope for. And we want to congratulate him, and we want to encourage him to continue doing the good work so that take Delta to the next level.
Today, the government of Delta State, from 2015, from June when we started work, roads alone, over 157 road projects have been awarded by the state government. Despite the tough times, he's pushing ahead with projects that touch the lives of the people.
Governor Okowa has continued to award roads contracts even in difficult terrain and flood-prone areas, just as he has paid attention to tackling the flooding challenges. In this vein, a 2.4-kilometer stormwater management and control channels are being constructed to deflood the Okpanam Road, Jesus Saves Road, DLA Road and Agric Road. This is in addition to the construction of culverts with deep waterways channels in Warri, Sapele and other parts of the state to curb the problem posed by flooding.
His Excellency is a prudent manager of resources. and he has been able to manage the lean resources of the state to ensure that so many road infrastructure are being constructed in Delta State. As we speak today, over 160 roads have been awarded. Stormwater drains are ongoing across Asaba, and just yesterday he approved even stormwater drain along Refinery Road down to Jakpa Road within the Warri metropolis. Much is being done to ensure that Deltans benefit from democracy as it stands today.
Since the creation of the state, this is the first time that we are actively working to develop a drainage system in the state capital. Anybody who is familiar with Asaba will tell you that whenever it rains, it's a disgrace to the people of Delta State. But today, the governor is going out of his way, despite our lean purse, to create that major infrastructure need. And I hope that by the time he's done, in the next 12 months or so, Deltans will be very proud of his achievement.
Apart from road projects, the administration has also touched other vital infrastructure needs. The ongoing upgrade of the Asaba International Airport and the construction of a new 6-story secretariat building, despite the lean resources accruing to the state due to the fall in oil prices, are notable projects that have elicited joy and endeared the administration to the hearts of many.
The airport is going to be completed this April, this year 2018 April, and then business side of the state will come up. The airport will tremendously boost economic activities in the state, and we're all looking forward how we can harness all the opportunities.
He has performed exceedingly well in infrastructural development, in human capital development, in peace and security, especially in peace and security. He has done well.
The award is a deserving one. As we can see that he's trying to develop all over the state. In Asaba, we are trying to see a lot of things being done, like the Okowa Road, the drainage system, and we believe that this year rainy season will not be like the previous ones.
The projects, when completed, will open up the economic frontiers of the state, just as ministries and directorates, whose offices are scattered all over the city of Asaba, would be housed in one center. This way, it will enhance efficiency in workplaces and ensure ease of doing business.
We are home to the black gold, where human talents abound. We are taking great steps, assured strides, with eyes on the prize. Together we'll make things right. Welcome to our land of promises. Welcome to Delta State. Welcome to our land of hope and promises. Welcome to Delta State. Welcome to Delta State. Welcome to our land of hope and promises. Welcome to Delta State.
Come, live, invest, and experience the possibilities in our Delta.
The long-abandoned Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asaba is also receiving serious attention in preparation for the African Athletic Championship later in the year. The project, which has suffered many delays, has witnessed 2 project inspection visits by Governor Okowa and his team, one of which had the presence of the Minister of Youth and Sports, Solomon Dalong, who commended the state government for the quality of work.
I am not a prophet, but I foresee a situation where the governor is trying to convert Delta as the next sporting destination. Because if these facilities is completed, there will be so many competitions that will be considered Delta because of the availability of the facilities. So anybody who wants attention in Nigeria, you must go and invest and develop sporting facilities.
In the education sector, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa has also recorded many successes. As it stands today, the administration decision to focus on technical education is already paying off. The 6 technical colleges in the state, which were moribund, have been revamped and re-equipped. Indeed, the technical colleges in Ofagbe in Isoko North Local Government Area, Iseluku in Anyocha North Local Government Area, Sapele in Sapele Local Government Area, Utagbugbe in Ndrakwa West Local Government Area, Otogo in Ugeli North Local Government Area, and Abo in Ika South Local Government Area are wearing new looks with state-of-the-art facilities. The enthusiastic students who combine classroom work with technical knowledge are signs that the spirit of entrepreneurial development has been successfully rekindled by the Okowa-led administration.
Even though you have through with your secondary school, let me say you went through the technical college after your university, without the government employment, you can set up a business and start it there.
This little knowledge that I have, I've been able to make money for myself. Even as I'm still a secondary school student, I'm making money for myself, not disturbing my parents for some things. And thirdly, I see it as a school that is different from other secondary schools because we do practical, but some of the schools they don't do practical.
It is very important to me because it makes me to learn more about what they are teaching me. If it is on theory, I will be maybe confused or maybe not know anything that they are talking about. But this, we are seeing it live and direct.
Mindful of the vast human capital resources in the state, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa on August 26, 2015, unveiled his Human Capital Development Plans as encapsulated in the Youth Agricultural and Entrepreneurs Program YAGEP, Skills Training and Entrepreneurship Program STEP, Production and Processing Support Program PPSP, Microcredit, and lately the Graduate Employment Enhancement Program GEEP. These tangible and lasting policies have aided the successful implementation of the Human Capital Development Program of the administration.
We have continued to lay emphasis on the need to create jobs for our youths. And this is one of the ways we are creating jobs for them by helping to empower them to have a livelihood of their own. And once they're able to stand on their own, as they begin to expand, they'll begin to employ other youths. And as they employ other youths, people begin to create jobs. So we are training them to become job creators and not people who will be carrying a piece of paper and certificate looking for a job from one office to the other.
After getting my starter pack, I opened this shop. They gave me money for this shop. I opened the shop. And when I started the business, it has improved a lot because from then I've been able to diversify into makeover, cake, and some other things. As you can see right now, I have 12 girls that I'm training. They're actually learning now. And I've been able to graduate 12.
The governor may not be able to train everybody, but for him training one person, that one person will train like 50 people. Like me, Sofina, he has trained me, but now less than 2 years, I've trained almost 50 people. I just want to say thank you to Dr. Okowa.
The Seluku Shoe Factory, located in Anyocha North Local Government Area in Delta State, is one of the best in the country. Through the support of the Delta State Government and the United Nations Industrial Development Organization UNIDO, the factory produces shoes for the nation's armed forces, while the traditional aquaculture has been modernized.
If you place him with other governors in Nigeria, he's done very well. And today, you know, job creation is really a big deal. We have huge workforce of youth, and that is an area that he came on board with a clear vision under his SMART agenda. And today, you can see how YAGEP, STEP, has, given a lot of people skills that they live with today. So empowerment is very, very critical right now, and that's one area he scored very high.
My heart is full of joy, and I give glory to God because my governor is a performer. The governor that has turned Delta State into a construction site. The governor that presently is empowering the use of data through different various empowerment programs, and people of Delta State are very happy, so they deserve it.
The entire citizens of Delta State and all Deltas are particularly very, very happy that His Excellency Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa is the winner of these awards, and sincerely he deserves it. The award is particularly in areas of infrastructural development and wealth creation. In terms of infrastructural development, in spite of the challenges that we have as a state, Senator Okowa in the past 2.5 years has taken infrastructural development to every nook and corner of Delta State. There's no local government, there's no ward that you will go to where its impact has not been felt.
So far, 6,250 persons in 593 cooperative societies have accessed loans from the State Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency, thus boosting the rural economy.
I'm glad to say how he worked with the Delta State Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Development Agency in the area of human capacity development. Our agency is given the mandate to give out microcredit to help build SMEs, all with the aim of seeing that enterprises can stand on its own and entrepreneurs do not fall back out into unemployment.
The passion to actualize prosperity for all Deltans is undoubtedly becoming a way of life in the Big Heart State, as Governor Okowa has integrated the building of modern markets into his smart initiatives. The markets are designed to boost commerce, trade and industry, as well as transform the grassroots by breathing life into the local economy of communities.
This market is a big project that will make people to be coming, maybe people from environs, they will come here, and maybe when they locate a store, and some of the distributors, they will be here. And while retailers in the town, they will come here and buy. And that will make, because like here, there's no bank in this place. So for that reason, this will influence the interest of the bank.
A combination of all these policies, programs and developments which have given added meaning and value to the lives of ordinary Deltans have echoed far beyond the shores of Delta. Prior to the conferment of Daily Independent Newspaper 2017 Man of the Year Award on Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, an arm of the United Nations UN, after due diligence, found him worthy of the prestigious Laureate of Nelson Mandela Leadership Prize.
We honor you today for your sterling qualities and your spectacular achievement, which has so far served in Nigeria as a shining example to whosoever aspires to leadership position.
Not long after the UN recognition, the foremost University of Nigeria, Nsukka, decorated Governor Okowa with the Dignity of Man Award, still in acknowledgement of his modest achievements in human capital development. The Dignity of Man Award was closely followed by very high-profile recognition. This time around, it came from Nigeria's premier ivory tower, the University of Ibadan. Again, the attention is the administration's giant strides in wealth creation and infrastructure. Even as the euphoria that greeted this several recognitions still rents the air, the World Bank and the famous Edo College Old Boys Association declared that Governor Ifeanyi Okowa has become a goldfish which has no hiding place. For an administration that came on board at a very difficult and challenging time, accolades and recognition like the Daily Independent Newspapers Award are the planks needed to do more.
It's quite enterprising, really growing youths who have the confidence in themselves. We recently had, it's not just getting them trained, we provide them with all starter packs and mentoring. We have recently organized a special business fair for them, which was very well attended. It's encouraging, and we'll continue to grow most of our youth in that direction. But the good thing about it is that the youth themselves are beginning to train a lot of persons in the various lines of trade and in the various skills. And that means that the multiplier effect has no bounds, it has no limits, and we believe that it's good. We will definitely continue to pay special attention to technical education, which has been ignored in the past. In fact, the National Board for Technical Education came recently to accredit our technical schools in 6. We passed in all courses. They were very excited at what they saw in terms of infrastructure and equipment and the teaching. And we believe that that is the way to go, because until you equip the youth and make them wealth creators, you continue to just grow a mass of youth that will become security risk to our state and to the nation. And we don't want our youth to be roaming in the streets.
For Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, this award as the 2017 Man of the Year and the previous ones are further calls to duty and more service to humanity.